Scenario number 6. This is a full year course with cumulative marks and total points. However, we are giving an exam in January and an exam in June which have weights of their own. So we're going to use categories. Assessment is where we put all our points or all our assessments throughout the year, and the exam category is where we put those two exams. So let's take a look how we would set this up in Gradebook. So in Gradebook, I would go to Grade Setup, and I always start with Q1, and I'm going to change this to category weights, even though we're using total points as a means to calculate the mark. I'm going to add that assessment category, which is 70% of the mark. So I'm going to give it a weight of 70 and hit save. Now all your assessments would go in that category. So I'm going to copy Q1, so I can right click on Q1, this is to save time, and I'm going to paste this to all the other reporting periods, because you have your assessments throughout the whole year. It's cumulative. So this is just confirming that I've copied Q1 into all the other reporting periods. So now I have an assessment category of 70 in all my reporting periods. However, S1 is the final mark in January. And in January you're given an exam. So I'm highlighting S1 and I'm going to add my January exam mark. And I'm going to give it a weight of 30. The reason I'm giving it a weight of 30 is because I've only given one exam up to this point. Then I'm going to go to F1. F1 is your final mark from September until June with both exams. So I'm going to add my two exams to F1, so my January exam and my June exam, and I'm going to give these a weight of 15 because they've written both. After the first semester is complete, if a student wants to know what their final mark is up to that point, you need to look at F1, because the second semester, which runs from January till June, will only look at Q3, Q4. So it's not an overall mark of the entire year for those students. So after the first report card is done, which is S1, once you're into the second semester, you need to show your students the F1 mark for them to see what their final mark would be up to that point.